This week has been a week of rumours and leaks, and this leak train is not stopping here. We're jumping back into even more leaks, this time with Space Marine 2. I'm talking more Imperial Fist stuff, Salamander stuff, new Chaos enemies to fight, new weapons confirmation, basically on the next Space Marine class. Pull up your pants and get ready to run, because we are going full frontal waffling. So let's jump in and let's get it done. Now, if we jump over to this window, we're going to go through all the data mine leaks that have just dropped with this new PTR update with Space Marine 2. I put out a video the other day of me playing the Siege mode, which is absolutely incredible. I'm going to do a separate video about that sometime this week, once I've played it more and more with my breakdown evaluation and stuff. But for now, let's focus on these data mined leaks. Shout out to Skits if you're sending me all this. So it's looking like we aren't going to be getting more heroes in the game. Look at this. It's like a brand new Imperial Fist chest piece. There's rope there. There's shoulder pads. The Mark 10 helmet is on there as well, with the little eyepiece on there. I say this is going to be like, what, another tactical skin maybe? Maybe, just maybe, it could be kind of Bulwark, because Bulwark sometimes do have this shoulder guard on there, which kind of makes sense. Maybe it could be some type of heavy Imperial Fist kit, which does make sense, because I was real surprised that the Ultramarine was the heavy when that first got announced, and not the Imperial Fist, because the Imperial Fists are known for like heavy bolters and stuff like that. So maybe this could be a different version of that. Maybe it's just going to be like what we soon we're getting with the Blood Angels, where you just get a bunch of armors and you can put it on any type of player class in the game. Very, 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 very interesting. And I think there's something linked into this, which will go in the end. But firstly, I just want to talk about this bit as well, because this got data mined. More Salamander stuff is coming. If we just zoom in a little bit on this, you can see like the brazier up here, which hopefully is going to be lit like the beacons of Gondor. You can see the Salamander crest here, the symbol on the back as well, which of course is going to go on the power pack. There's a little flamey beacon here, which is probably going to go on the shield. Maybe that's actually on the front of it. Chains and like teeth from the Salamanders, the dragons that are on the planet of Nocturne and stuff like that. But again, more confirmation that we are going to be getting more stuff for the first founding chapters going into Space Marine 2. More customization options, maybe more hero options that are going to be based on different classes. So, for example, we have the Salamander right now. Is it on the Phobos guy, if I'm not mistaken? I may be mistaken at this point. But maybe this is for the tactical class. Maybe this is for the heavy class, right? So every class gets an option at one of the first founding chapters. Or again, as I just said, maybe it's just an all-out customization where you can equip this stuff on whatever class you want. I think that is the way to do it, so we can mix and match armors and just make ourselves look absolutely amazing in any way we bloody want. Now, if we switch over to this image, this is where I think we could see a bit of a release schedule in terms of, well, this flamer could definitely go with the Salamanders, because it's been talked for a while now that they want to bring like this Pyroblaster kit into the actual operations mode. You can play it in the single player mode and stuff like that. You can play with a flamer, but it's not really optimized for operations or PvP, and that is something that they want to bring in. So again, this is another one of the skins that was data mined with this recent new patch, and I think this is going to go hand in hand with that Salamander. I think the Salamander is going to come in all guns flaming. I think that is the way to go. But also, I have a little inkling at the back of my mind, right? And bear with me for this, because we are really going down the foilier hole. On the horizon is Space Marine Codex 2.0. And the teasers we've seen so far are for the Imperial Fist and Salamanders in terms of images. The Raven Guard is there as well, but there's nothing really Raven Guardy here. But in terms of Salamanders and Imperial Fist, there's some new hero skins there, the Flamer weapons there. I'm wondering, is all this going to release around the same time as that Space Marine 2 Codex for some like type of cross-marketing type of hype release to get people excited about new models and the new characters, or should I say the new hero skins you can play inside Space Marine 2. I think it makes sense, but then again, this is Games Workshop and they couldn't run a piss up in a brewery. So hopefully we get to see this very, very, very soon. And next on the cards is more PvP stuff. I've said from the start, PvP in this game is not the best. It's the weakest part of Space Marine 2, but it's looking like the developers may be giving a little bit more to the PvP scene, and you're seeing even more Chaos skins. I'm hoping that these are going to be fully customizable skins, because that's what we need. We need a fully customizable Chaos character. Yes, the presets look pretty awesome. They look pretty nice, but give people the option to customize their Chaos Space Marine so they can look as cool as the Loyalists that are fighting on the PvP side. So you have the Black Legion guy here, the full model, of course. If we go to the next one, again, shout out to Skits if you're sending me all these. You've got the World Eater, his arms out, you know, guns are out, sun's out, right? Get ready to purge in Khorne's name. He looks pretty bloody awesome. We go to the next one, another Night Lord character is there, all the blood, all the skin, all the, you know, trauma that he's putting on people. Alpha Legion, of course, is there, which looks pretty bloody amazing. I'm a big Alpha Legion fan, and I think the skin in game looks already amazing, but to add this on top of it, I think that'd be pretty bloody awesome as well. Next is Nurgle. Good old Nurgle. You got the bones, you got the rot, you got everything coming out of this guy, and it looks pretty bloody decent. And next, and finally, is, you know, the loser of them all. It's the Iron Warriors, right? If you're playing this class in PvP, then really you are a loser, but it looks kind of cool. It looks nice. I do like the helmet. I really would love that helmet on my Imperial Fist. Wait, are the Imperial Fist and Iron Warriors basically the same, but in different colours? No, I'm not a loser. But yeah, looks pretty cool. And he's also got like an augmented arm as well, which is pretty nice. And it's got like, you know, talons on it and all that stuff. And is there just one more? Oh no, we go back to the start. That is the Black Legion guy. Now let's jump on to the next bit, which is confirmation of the brand new character. Now, I say this is confirmation of the next class in Space Marine 2. Nothing's confirmed. Everything's theory, everything's rumour, everything's madness at this point. But the rumours, right, the evidence is pointing to Tech Marine is the brand new class. And one of the weapons that have been data mined, of course, is the Tech Marine axe. You can see it all there, the cog axe, as I like to call it. It's got his little, you know, vice on the back of it. Why are they putting stuff like this in the game if the Tech Marine is not the next class? There's too much evidence at this point for the Tech Marine not to be that brand new class being added to Space Marine 2. And I personally think the hero class of that Tech Marine is going to be the Iron Hands. That's why we haven't seen any Iron Hand stuff added into the game yet. That's why a lot of people are saying, well, where's the Iron Hand hero skin, Valrak? That doesn't make sense. He's part of the first founding chapters. Well, this is why. Because he is going to be the hero class, for me anyway, in the brand new update that brings this new character in. If we go to this image and we zoom in a little bit, this has been data mined, and apparently this is what you can equip on that brand new, well, they call it an engineer, an engineer, sure. I'm sure Focus Saber, this is an engineer. Primary weapons, bolt rifle, heavy bolt rifle, Oculus bolt carbine, plasma exterminator. Secondary weapons, plasma, inferno, melee weapons, melee power axe, melee power halberd. Excuse me? Equipped weapons, frag grenades, shot grenades, crack grenades, and melter charge. This is basically what they're saying this kit can wield out on the battlefield, which again is even more bloody confirmation to me. But if that doesn't have you, then maybe this does, because again, even more evidence, you know, the bolt rifle weapon skill locks, just more confirmation that this class is coming and the code is slowly being added into the game. These people who know the modding scene, they go in, they get all this information, and it's all a part of this brand new class system. So for me, it is definitely confirmed now that the Tech Marine is going to be the brand new Space Marine 2 class. And finally, at the end, let's discuss one of the new mobs that has been discovered in this data mining, and that is the Vortex Beast. It seems that this is coming to Space Marine 2, and it's going to be one of those big brand new boss enemies that we're going to fight. Is it going to be part of a brand new operations mode? Is it going to be a new mission? Is it going to be just on this brand new siege mode? Absolutely have no idea at this moment in time, but this has been found in the data mine files now, and it is going to be coming to Space Marine 2. When? Your guess is as good as mine, but I definitely see it before the end of this year. That's what normally happens when you have these files right now in the stuff. It's only a couple of months away. They slowly build it and build it up, trying to keep them hidden, trying to keep them secret, but nothing is secret from the gaze of the Emperor. Focus and Saber need to remember this. But there it is, in all its glory, the Vortex Beast. Tell me what you think. Do you love it? Do you hate it? That's me done for today. I have enough waffling, all the leaks, all the rumours for you. Probably back tomorrow with even more leaks, even more rumours about other things. I know the Chaos Codex is completely leaked online and stuff like that. So yes, this week has been a full week of just non-stop bloody leaks. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Thoughts and feedbacks down below. And we'll have a nice little chill down there as we always do. See ya. Have a great day and bye-bye.